Hello friends, welcome to Ramsas Deva classes. In this session, we are going to take you through the Budget 2024 key highlights as far as the National Pension Scheme is concerned. So two changes have been made. Number one, the contribution limit for employers in the private sector has now been increased from 10% to 14% of the employee's basic salary. Number two, the new NPS Vatsalya scheme has now been introduced in the Budget 2024. Let's discuss both of these one by one. So friends, let us now understand the changes made in the contribution limit. Before we do that, let's understand what are the existing provisions before the changes made in Budget 2024. Under the existing provisions, under Section 80CC(d)(2), only the central and the state employees were allowed a deduction of 14% of the salary of employer contribution towards the employee's NPS account. The deduction for all other employees was limited to 10% of the salary. In short, for central and state government employees, deduction was 14%. For all other employees, it was 10% only. With the introduction of Budget 2024, now the contribution limit for employers in the private sector has been increased from 10 to 14%. So earlier it was 10%, now it has been increased to 14% of the employee's basic salary. This new limit applies to both private as well as public sector employees, but only for those who has opted the new tax regime. That is, an additional deduction of 4% of the basic salary is available to the employer's NPS contribution for employees in private sector entities, public sector banks, and undertakings who have chosen the new tax regime. So friends, let's now discuss the increase in the contribution limit with the help of an example. Under the existing provisions, suppose the individual's basic pay per month is 1 lakh rupees. 10% deduction was available. So 10% of 1 lakh comes out to 10,000 rupees. So annual deduction will be 10,000 into 12, that is 1 lakh 20,000 rupees. So savings in tax, if a person falls under 30% tax bracket, comes out to 37,440, that is 1 lakh 20,000 rupees into 30, which is 36%, 36,000 plus additional 4% says comes out to 37,440 rupees. Under the new changes, suppose the individual's basic pay is 1 lakh, so 14% deduction will be allowed. 14,000 per month deduction will be available. Annual deduction will be 14,000 into 12, that comes out to 1 lakh 68,000. So savings in tax, if an individual falls under 30% tax bracket, is 52,416. So this results in an additional savings of 14,976 rupees annually to an individual employee. So friends, let us now discuss about the new NPS Vatsalya scheme. The new NPS Vatsalya scheme has been proposed in Budget 2024, which enables parents and guardians to start a pension scheme for their children. Under this scheme, parents and guardians can open an NPS account for their children and contribute an amount every month or year till the child reaches 18 years of age. Once the child reaches 18 years of age, the NPS Vatsalya scheme can be converted into a regular NPS account which can be managed by the child independently. As such, the accrued contribution amount in the NPS Vatsalya amount will get transferred to the standard NPS account when the child reaches 18 years of age. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this session. Stay tuned for more sub updates.